Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. As we all know, my name is Augustina Ojuromi, and my Facebook name is Tina Ojuromi, and my program is Early Marriage, and for both singles and couples. Today we now want to treat the topic, the importance of communication in marriage. How communication take very, very important for our home. What be communication? Communication are the exchange of information from one person to the other. For marriage these days, we know they take communication serious. Those days, I remember the mama and papa, then get way where they take they communicate. Most times, now when we don't go sleep, you go see them. Sit down, you go dey hear noise for background. Then they discuss with how they take waka for the day, what happen for the day, matters where they need to settle, maybe issues they the house, where they need to settle, or maybe papa offend mama, mama offend papa. Now that time, then they communicate, they take resolve their issues. When we say the next day, you see them they laugh. Or maybe they don't quarrel during the day. You will look and say, how this matter won't take settle. When it reach evening, you hear them they talk. Maybe na papa wake mama, or maybe na mama wake papa, for them to take resolve the issue. Maybe say another party no go hear, another person no go come pull out for the matter. Communication na be that vehicle where they carry every other important thing for marriage, where they make marriage they work. They build trust, they build honesty, they build love for marriage when communication dey. In short, at that time of courtship, na him we suppose consider say communication dey good. Now that time we don't supposed to imply am, to put am for our relationship, to set them as foundation. Because if you set communication as foundation for relationship, it help well. Maybe say it go reach one time, the two of una no go fit do without each other before una go take una decision. This one, if you no see your husband, you no go fit take decision. Wife, if you no see your husband or your wife, you no go fit take decision. He go dey wait, make my husband confess. We go need to talk am. If anything he talk, now we go do. Now be relationship. Not be say marriage go dey, communication no go dey. This one go dey do your own, that one go dey do your own. You come like total stranger inside house. It no good. It no good. Now be all those things where be say they see say they cause small problem for the home, which is not healthy for the home. Research even tell us say open husband and open wife communication now be the cornerstone of any and every long and loving marriage. The truth be say, some people just don't know or they good for communication. Some people know they talk. Some people know sabi talk. Some people they quiet. Some people they look. What it can be the means how we want if we take communicate with people like that. There's always a means, because you when you marry your husband, you're supposed to know your husband. You when you marry your wife, you're supposed to know your wife. How to take fit communicate with your wife. If communication no dey marriage, now you they see say people they feel penetrate. You go see some couples. Every day you go see them, they laugh, then they play. You never hear say they fight. You never hear say this one carry face. Not be say they know they quarrel inside house, so they quarrel. But communication day. This one they open to take correction. The other person they open to take correction. Then get as they play, they settle their matter. e no good now make woman day. He go just wake in the morning. He go just carry back comot. You no tell your husband where you dey go. Wife, husband go comot. He no go tell him wife where he dey go. If something happen, they begin ask the wife, where your husband go? I don't know. That one no good. We supposed to fit know, they communicate, know wetin your partner fit do the next minute. You supposed to know wetin your wife fit do the next minute. Communication. And if we get anything where they worry us for belle, where they vex you, where your partner do you, no, they keep them inside. No, e no good. No, they keep them inside. Look for means to communicate that thing to your husband. Because if you keep them inside, that thing where they vex you, go they repeat itself. Because the person where they do and no know whether they vex you, or be they vex you. Even if you can't know, it's still your duty to bring it up. Say, honey, that thing where you do or where you do, I no like as that thing be like that. Then you can't see whether the thing will continue or be the thing will stop. And the help of communication. Communication, they very diverse. We get physical communication. We get verbal communication. We get unverbal communication. People who know the fit talk. When communication, say you don't need to say them. But when you do them, na communication. Physical communication, they say the person, they do the thing, but you no talk am. Na communication. You they see them. If they pass message to you, you they understand. Na communication. Then some people sabi talk. Why some no sabi talk? Some na to act. Like the saying goes, action speaks louder than voice. Some people they like that. All these things na communication. Now be one thing when we they lack. The thing they bond home. They make house they strong. If they make marriage they strong. If they make us strong. If communication no, they affect children for home. Now I give you one small example. Maybe for house, you get this very stubborn child, or make I not even use the word stubborn child, or maybe you get any of your pikin misbehave for house. Then your husband will come to scold the pikin. You, the wife, you don't like the way the man they scold the pikin. You can't go that moment when the man they scold the pikin. You can't begin complain. Why do they do this pikin like this? Why do they do this pikin like that? That's why they treat pikin. No. You know right. Husband and wife supposed get one voice. If no papa go just sit down, they maltreat the pikin. If the pikin no do anything. So if you meet that, find yourself for that kind of situation, make you and your husband get one voice. Treat that thing. Take one mouth. Talk to that pikin. So that the pikin go know say both in mama and in papa now one place they don't like wetin him do. Even if you don't like the way they scold the pikin, not be that moment when they scold that child, then you go begin to express her. No. Because children they take advantage of that kind of situation. When we say they'll begin see the papa like he no like them as a bad father, or begin see the mama as a bad mother, like say the mama no know wetin they do. The pikin go come begin they go in between mama and papa. Because say papa and mama no get the same voice, the pikin go meet papa, he go ask her for money for this. He go meet mama, he go ask her money for this. Without the both party know wetin they go on. But when papa and mama get one voice, the children go know say, papa and mama, and the same thing they talk, we no guys I won't do. Even if I go meet my mama, and the thing when my papa talk, and I go do. That is part of communication. They bring bond. They bring honesty. They bring strong. They make relationships strong. They bring love. They bring understanding for home. I say people don't go fit penetrate in a marriage. Communication is key. Communication, they very, very diverse. When we say no, that topic, person know the treat finish. But we'll try our best. We'll try our best in it. We'll try to communicate. They pass information. Only see contract when I get today. Oh, help me, they pray. Oh, make the thing work. If you tell your wife, nothing wrong. If you not get contribution where she won't contribute, you go contribute in prayer. Because if it's better for you, it don't better for everybody for the home. That's my communication. Husband, don't turn your house to army barracks. When we say, wife go, they fear you. Children go, they fear you. Even to talk to you, no problem. They go, they fear to talk to you. No, you're not supposed to be like that. You go, they push your children out. You go, they push your wife out. No go, they free to talk to you. She go, they fear. She go, they feel say, this one way in face be like this. So if I go meet her now, I don't know how she go take react. No. No matter what they go through for outside, let's make it, let it remain out there. When you come house, put smiling face. I know say no easy, but try your little way. Enter, smile with the children, greet your wife, go inside. If you see what they vex you, wife, ask husband, hey, only why your face there like this? Today, what did they happen? He go tell you what did they happen. He go fit express them to you. Say, on this way did they happen? Oh, so as it be today. Oh, make men, no one know they feel say women know they understand. Then they understand. Then they understand. Nobody, woman where you don't marry, not be small picking again now. Woman where you feel don't go meet toast by yourself, not be small picking again now. So you know, girl, where you don't even marry for us, where you don't begin born for you, where don't they stay with you. So you don't get what you won't tell her, which she don't go understand. Make we try to build that bond of communication. Some people know they fit talk. Some people not act, then they feel act. Try to remind your wife how she take big fine. Wife, try to remind your husband how he take they look good. You see the kind of dressing where your husband dress where you know like, tell your husband, no just let him go outside like that. Say because say he offend you, you know go talk. Make they talk. Make they talk. It help. They help for marriage. But no they keep quiet. But no they keep quiet. It goes a long way. Communication goes a long way in marriage. Yeah? Like maybe your husband, your husband just, say, if you offend your husband, or you as a woman offend your husband, or you as a man offend your wife, if you want to say problem, then now your name they go take call you. If now only they call you before, they don't go call you on again. You hear? You were supposed to be on it. You hear Bookie, I beg, I won't see you. Bookie, once they don't call you Bookie, no say trouble, don't they? So how you want to respond to that kind of call when no go escalate? Now to calm down. They warm, relax. No cross hand, no cross leg when they talk to you or when they talk to you. So that you go take no say or he go no say you ready to make amend if now waiting she need to take correction for. But when your husband call you, Bookie, you don't cross leg, what will happen? The man will get up for mind and say, okay, this matter, make I still ready if it turn to quarrel. No, it no good. Make we try to avoid small thing we go cause quarrel for our own. Small matter we go dey cause quarrel for our own. Communication, always inform your husband. If now your mama they come, let your husband know they come visit. If now your papa make you let them know. Even, this marriage of a thing. We are two different people. We're saying two different parents now in bonus. Guess I want to get the same attitude. Even we, when they're born, no, we say we'll be the same parents. They get different attitude. But the only way we will take leave, now still that same communication. Still communication. Because you and your sister, where your mama born self and your brother, when they fight inside house, when I never understand when self finish. Talk less of say, man, when you don't know. Una just jam, you don't know mama we born am, you don't know papa we born am, you don't know, una just jam, una fall in love with each other, una can't decide to marry. That one a big school now. Because you won't begin study. You don't even feel know your husband finish. Even wife, you know if you know your husband, no feel know your wife finish. Wife, no feel know your husband finish. Now, every day they learn about ourselves. Every day you go to see different things they unfold. Every day you go to discover different things about that person. So I want to manage that thing. Now communication. You be fight. Fight is not always the key. Because when una dey quarrel, una no dey quick resolve. People will not reach to pull out. But will begin pull out from the marriage matter. Begin pull out. Which is not good. People will say, they have to settle their own problem. They can't see themselves as God for your marriage. That thing where you feel say you know if you get from your husband will communicate and give that person. That thing where you think say your wife no fit tell you, or you no fit tell your husband, you go begin to tell that person. It's not good. You know, guys, your husband won't be your husband or your husband. He no fit kill you, even if still talk that thing where they vex you. So that the thing no go to escalate, the thing no go to worse, the thing no go to turn problem for your own. Make we try as much as we can to see how we take apply communication for marriage. It dey help you. Man, not be say because you don't marry finish. Don't marry the woman put for house. You will be say you can't go dinner, can't go restaurants, can't go fast food before. Come marry the wife put inside house. Yes, we know say things will change. Not normal thing. But once in a while, they remind the wife say you love her. They tell her say how she take look good. Wife, you too, they do the same. These things go make them they feel loved. They go make them feel loved. They go make them they happy. But once you marry, your woman don't born. You will come do like say you come like say the woman will come dey like say she don't born, she no fine again. You come make the woman they feel bad. No, that's not good. You know, when they give her that attention when you they give her before, you know they give her. Yes, if it not be like before again, but small like that. If you still say I love you, if you still they buy a gift, yeah, even if we are not good at that, like I said, communication different. Some people are physically they defeat. Some once in a while they go wash plates. Once in a while they go carry dustbin, go outside. Once in a while then go sweep house, clean everywhere. That one have communication too. They make the woman understand, say everything is okay. Say you love her and you care about her. Communication is good. It's key in marriage. It's key. Don't let woman when you don't born finish, you come make her feel like say she don't dey outdated. You know they give her information. You know they give her attention again. You know go they remind her how she take look beautiful. You know they look at how she take how the clothes where she wear take fit her. Now why they wear clothes where be say you can't begin look and say don't be like this woman they dress before. Now because say she don't come born, now she can't begin to dress like this. If you tell her, now your wife say honey, I don't understand why you can't dress like this these days now. Because you born. No, now that way where you they dress, why I take no, I won't make you they dress like that. You they make the woman happy. You gonna make the woman step up again. You gotta help us. Like I always say, it's not easy, but we can always try. So this is where I'll be ending today's communication in marriage. We'll continue next time on communication. And like I said, it's so wild. It's not something we can treat in one day. Thank you once again for joining me. And thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the likes and the comments. I will so much appreciate it. If this is the first time you are joining me, please press the like button, comment, and subscribe. God bless you. Till we meet again, remain blessed.